Yeah, our boy didn't stand a chance. What's happening, film nerds? Dave the Film Junkie here. I've been meaning to make this video. I thought about making it before like the Oscars and before the award season was over with, but I was like, no, let me wait. I'll wait till after. I think part of it was like maybe I'll be wrong, and I was hoping I'd be wrong, but it turns out no, I wasn't wrong about Christopher Nolan and how he didn't stand a chance. Dunkirk didn't stand a chance. I mean, obviously it won technical Academy Awards, which is great. I'm glad that it did, but it didn't stand a chance, you know, when it came to anything else. When it came to either a script, which, I mean, I guess there really wasn't going to be anything with the script, but when it came to Nolan winning any kind of award for Best Director, and then, of course, Dunkirk winning any kind of Best Picture award, just wasn't going to happen. So I've been meaning to talk about the reason why that it wasn't going to happen, because I know a lot of people that I have mutual, you know, friends with on Twitter, you know, little groups, you know, not film Twitter, but more like, because film Twitter is a little, sometimes film Twitter, try to avoid. I'm talking about, you know, little circle. A lot of people, you know, especially DC fans, I've noticed, really wanted Nolan to win, and they're saying that he got snubbed and this, that, and this. He didn't get anything, and I'm here to pretty much say the reason why. And pretty much the reason why Nolan and Dunkirk didn't stand a chance with those certain awards. It's 2018, guys. Just look at where we are right now when it comes to, you know, politically correct and blah, blah, blah. Award shows are really showing that. They're trying to be as diverse as possible. And, of course, you have the Me Too movement and everything. So there is no way that our boy, a white dude, was going to win with his movie about white dudes killing other white dudes in a warlike fashion. Just wasn't going to happen. Just wasn't going to happen, no matter how great the movie was, and I truly think it was the best picture in those categories, just because of the way he told the story was something that we have not seen before, the way it was told, because a lot of people had complaints about, I didn't get to know these characters, I didn't know who to root for, and that was the brilliance of that story. And then, of course, he had his Christopher Nolan type of way where it was unlinear. And then just the way it was shot, the way it sounded, the way it was edited. I mean, you felt like you were fucking there. Ear-piercing. I'm glad it won for best sound, the sound editing and mixing, because it was truly got ear-piercing at times. But, I mean, like I said, just look where we are right now. You got the Me Too movement, you know, women, the whole thing right with that, which is, you know, it's a good thing, but it's also reached levels of just like, okay, now it's getting a little too crazy with stuff, you know, the diversity thing. I mean, how much outrage would there have been if Christopher Nolan won Best Director and if Dunkirk won Best Picture? You know how much fucking outrage there was? For God's sakes, when the movie came out, people were pissed off that there weren't women and black people on the battlefield. Who cares about historic accuracy? Who cares? Even though there was, if you actually watch in there were black soldiers in there within the mix of all that. But obviously they were trying to keep it as accurate as possible. So yes, there's going to be whiteys all over the place. And it's just, with the way we are right now, there's just no chance. There was just no chance that Dunkirk or Christopher Nolan was going to win. And it sucks, but you know what? Who cares? Who cares? I don't think he cares too much. Of course, he has to put on the face and the suit and everything and go to the award shows. But he knows he wasn't going to win. He knew he wasn't going to win. And, I mean, there was no way. I mean, a lot of people agree with me that he should have won, you know, director, and Dunkirk should have won. It was better than Shape of Water, I think. But not everybody, of course, is going to think that. But there's just no way with the political spectrum we're at right now and the way everything is right now that they were gonna give it to a war film. You know, they weren't gonna do it, especially gun violence. That's gun control. That's a big thing that's happening right now. I mean, there's just no way, you know, because Academy Awards, they don't pick on, you know, what's there. I mean, they are gonna appease to all the stuff that's happening, you know, with stuff, you know. And it's a sad notion because, I mean, yes, those award shows are losing ratings because people are sick of getting force-fed that all the time. And, you know, it'd be cool if they'd learn that, but of course they're not going to. And I know it's not just that. That's why the ratings are down. I know people are just cutting the cord, and they'd rather just watch clips online as opposed to watching a whole entire 3-hour, 4-hour show. Yeah, I mean, I totally get that. I totally understand that too, but they need to revamp it, and they need to just, you know, I don't know. It just... Especially when you have an award show where all these people are like, me too, time's up, and apparently there's another one. you know, and the whole Harvey Weinstein thing. And it's just all those people knew. I mean, they essentially, all of them knew about it. And now they're just like, they, you know, there's so many pictures of Meryl Streep, Oprah, all these people hugging up on Harvey Weinstein. And now all of a sudden they flipped and they're turning against it and saying like he's just a complete monster and this, that, and this. And, you know, a lot of people just look at that as hypocrisy. So they're not going to tune in. You know, they're like, I'm not going to listen to these celebrities. So it is part of it. I mean, you know, it's just a sad notion. But there you go, guys. I mean, that's what I took in. I mean, when I realized, I'm like, everybody's rooting for Nolan. I'm like, there's no way in hell that he's going to win any award. No way. There's no way. With the way that everything is right now, it's just no possible way. And sure enough, he didn't win shit. Sad day. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about it down below. What do you think about this? Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Visit filmjunkie.com for all my content, of course. And visit the closet for shirts and merchandise. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.